The NBA just broke the internet. Winners, losers, and what these trades actually mean. Now, it was a ton of stuff that went on today. Julius Randle to the Nets. Did Brooklyn just buy a star or a problem? Now, the Nets, they get a proven scorer, playmaker, but does Randle actually move them closer to winning? He's got a career record of 364 and 425. Let's take a look at Bro's stats. I'll share my screen real quick. We're going to take a look at Bro's stats right here. All right, look at this 364, 425 record. Now, his time in Minnesota has been okay. He's been playing with the Ant Man, who's, of course, he elevates everybody around him. But look at this 32 and 40, 21 to 43, 31 to 42, 24 to 50. Like, the list goes on. Bro is not a winner. Bro is simply not a winner. And I feel like the Nets just purchased name value because he ain't it. Bro is not it anymore. Quite simply put, bro is not it. The Wolves, and with this move, the Wolves are basically saying, we'd rather have like flexibility than this fit. So let's be honest, bro hasn't exactly done much outside of rebound and fire up long shots, which are equivalent to bricks. So not a bad move for Minnesota to get rid of him, man, because now they can play Nas Reed more, and they still have your boy. They still have your boy Gobert down there. So it's not a bad fit, man. It's not a bad fit for them at all. So next up, we're going to discuss Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero to the Bucks. Now, Pat Riley went absolutely Godfather mode here. The land of Giannis and Bobby Porters, but Miami had to empty the vault. You know what I'm saying? They're shipping out Tyler Hero, Kelly Ware, Jamie Jaquez, Jack Kusonis, the 13th pick in tonight's draft, and a massive haul of unprotected future first. Now, that isn't completely insane. Now, I know like a lot of teams don't value first round picks, but some of those picks like turn out to be really good players. Really good players. Unlike the Nets picks last year, they had like 5 first round picks, and none of them have like really amounted to much. So, but man, this move completely resets the balance of power in the Eastern Conference. It does. Let's take a look at not Miami's roster, but let's take a look at Milwaukee's roster. Let's take a look at the Milwaukee Bucks roster. So they got Ryan Rollins, Tyler Hero, Jamie, Kuzma. I don't think he's going to start here. I really like Dieng. I feel like you could swap these out or swap him and him. But either way, I don't think Kuzma's a starter in the league now. Miles Turner, worst, probably is going to end up as the worst contract ever. One of the worst free agent contracts. Paid him $100 million just to stand in the paint and swing at shots all night. Bro's not it. Kelly Ware, that's the big dog in this trade. If he overcomes Miles Turner and takes his spot, bro is going to feast. Like in fantasy basketball, like I'm taking him. I'm taking him in the second, third round, man. That's how much upside he has. He wasn't really getting the minutes in Miami. When he was feasting. But if they decide to play him in Milwaukee, bro is going to cook. I'm telling you all right now, bro is going to cook. But look, man, like losing heroes, 20 points per game, scoring, like that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. And we'll talk a little bit more about that fit with Miami now. But his clutch shot making hurts. But you do this deal 10 times out of 10, man. A pair of Giannis and Bam defensively is going to lock the league down. Seriously. All right. They like Giannis has his co-star now. He didn't really have that with Lillard because Lillard was hurt, but Giannis has his co-star. But in Milwaukee, like they get a certified bucket in Tyler Hero to spearhead their new look rebuild alongside a lot of young assets, man. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out. And the moment we all been waiting for, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Giannis to the Heat. Giannis to the Heat, man. Like, so everybody's celebrating like Pat Riley for landing Giannis. Like, congratulations, Pat. But let's stop with the hype for a second. Now, if you actually look at the basketball fit, this trade is a recipe for disaster. Miami just killed their spacing, and the fit between Giannis and Bam is incredibly awkward. Incredibly awkward. Think about it, man. Like in today's NBA, like you got to have shooting. You got to have shooting. And I'm going to pull up their current roster. Where's my thing at? I'm going to pull up Miami's current roster. Miami Heat, boom. Look at this. They got Davion Mitchell. They got really one shooter in the lineup right now, and that's Powell. So all you're going to have to do is pack the paint against them. Shit, man, I let Davion Mitchell shoot all night. I let him get 23 pointers a night. Norman Powell, but they're going to – Pell Larson's got to take a leap. He's got to take a leap. But other than that, nobody worries me from deep, man. Like, this is just a 110% defensive lineup. Like, this lineup sucks. I wouldn't even play with this lineup on 2K. This shit sucks. So, yeah, that's how I feel about the current Heat lineup with Giannis. Look at this, man. This is terrible. That is terrible. But, like, you need shooting, man. And losing Hero, like, they lost their best shooter. So we'll see how that goes. It's not going to be good for them, man. Like, Giannis likes to attack the rim. Bam does his best work in the mid-range and in the paint. So when both of them are on the floor together, like opposing defenses, they're just going to park the bus, man. They're going to get 3 defenders in the lane, and like I said, they're Miami to beat them from deep. Giannis struggles when teams build a wall, and now Bam's defense is already standing inside that wall. So unless Bam suddenly turns into a reliable shooter, then this is going to be a super awkward fit. It's going to be a super awkward fit, man. They got Giannis and kept Bam for his defense. They're going to be terrifying on defense, though. They're going to be terrifying, man. But in the modern NBA, today's NBA, elite defense doesn't matter if your offense gets stuck in the mud, man, especially during crunch time. What do you guys think? Did the Heat just give up their entire future for a clunky, outdated offensive fit? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I crazy, or is this a massive gamble? Massive gamble. If I had to make a prediction right now, I'd say that the Heat probably are going to finish no better than 6 in the East. 6 in the East. All right, I'm calling it now. No better than 6 in the East. And it's to me, like, they just don't have enough shooting. Now, if they make some more moves, now, then they'll be good. But like as of now, man, like there's floor spacing is shit. It's terrible. It is terrible. I think Miami. I mean, not Miami. Milwaukee is gonna shock some people though, because they got some pieces, man. They got some pieces. They got some young guys there. They're gonna shock some people. People are like writing them off. Oh, Milwaukee's gonna have the first overall pick next year. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen at all. But yeah, especially with the way the new NBA is taking shape. But go Hornets, go Hornets. Keep making all these bad trades, and the Hornets are going to go up. Hornets are going up. It's my favorite. It's my favorite team. So we'll see how it shakes out, man. I'm like really looking forward to the draft tomorrow. Interested to see. I know there's going to be some more moves. Who's going to get traded where, that remains to be seen, but I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to see it. Anyway, you guys, it's 2 o'clock. My wife's going to kill me. I'm about to call it a night. Drop if you're new, drop a like, hit that follow button if you want more terrible takes, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.